2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
Well, it looks like this player is aiming to beat Lexi Thompson, which very few people can boast. This should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Luke, Lexi's young but has been on tour for about 30-40 years, it seems. She's been playing forever. She doesn't lack in experience. She can do it all. Not to mention, you'll be looking at her back for most of the day because she'll outdrive you.
Yes, Lexi loves the long ball, and so do we. Good luck in this rivalry, because when Lexi gets on top, it's very hard to beat her. Wonderfully played. And take us through the approach shot. It's not easy to run the ball onto the green.
It's not. Your approach shot has to come in high and soft with a lot of spin, as there's just not much depth to this green. Not much movement either, fairly flat, although there is a ridge that bisects this green in two. You want to make sure that you're on the correct side of that ridge to have a good opportunity to make the putt.
That's inside the house of opportunity. And he's down there. You got to read?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Okay, steady now. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And this one is for his par. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
He's in a share of 7th place. The second hole is a long par 3, old typical Redan style at 230 yards.
Yes, the green runs from right to left and chases away from the player on the tee. You can hit it short right and have it bounce on to the flag sticks that are on the right. However, when they're in the back left, you don't want to come up short and left in a low area. That'll leave a very difficult up and down.
Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
This is their look at birdie.
Big chance here. That's frustrating. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Tracking. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Rich, the first exposure to the famous lake here at Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge is the third.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number one. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of, but if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
The ladies' game has been dominated by Koreans for such a long time, but America has been able to have this resurgence basically off the back of Lexi Thompson and the generation she's started to inspire.
Lexi Thompson is so fun to watch because she's got a very unique swing, and when you look at it, you kind of look back and you go, okay, that went a long way. Okay, that went right at the hole. And she's got such control over her golf ball. It's amazing. And the wins are going to continue to pile up for her year after year. I'm blown away by the fact that she is so aggressive on every single shot. There is no laying up in her game, and I love that. Now, that might cost her a few wins, but I tell you what, she's going to have a lot of wins because of that as well. I love the way she plays the game. It's exciting.
And that's a master stroke. It not only improves their position in the field, they're now ahead of their rival. Currently 1 under for the round. The first of the par fives, Rich, the 4th hole.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side that shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
That was wonderfully done. Rich, I love being back at Bay Hill every time because you get to honour the absolute legend of our game, the King, Arnold Palmer. There's just an air of something extra special this week, isn't there?
When you step on the property here at Bay Hill, you know you're in the presence of something special. Arnold Palmer's legacy was really built here, wasn't it? Granted, he absolutely brought everything he had to the PGA Tour, but when you come to Bay Hill and you have all the monuments, especially the statue right there to the right behind number 1 and number 10 tee boxes, you just get a chill down your spine like, man, this is some kind of awesome place. I cannot wait to tee it up here. And saying that, Mr. Palmer did not leave a golf course. That's very easy for these players. But listen, they come back here every year knowing that they need and they want to honor the gentleman who helped form the legacy of the PGA Tour.
Oh, great shot. Holes out for a birdie. Well, that'll move her up the leaderboard as well. Time now for the 4th shot. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The 5th at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front 9, measuring just under 400 yards, Rich. Placement off the tee, critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers, lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
That one's heading down Broadway. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. That was a beauty. And a chance to move into a tie for second here.
This really looks good.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And that will take him to 2 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Now we head to the famous par 5 6th, Rich. A lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
Oh no, is that heading towards the bunker? From the sand, are they able to get up and down? Sitting at 2 under par, tied for second place. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Great touch.
Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's one stroke behind her rival in this event.
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's have a look at the 7th hole of par 3.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance. And this putt for a share of the lead. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. The par 4 8th, Rich, challenging tee shot and approach.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber's pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
Taking things up a notch in this Lexi Thompson rivalry, that shot will add some fuel to the fire.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Let's take a look at the final hole on the front 9, the 9th, and what a tough tee shot it is.
It is it ever. Players want to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, so inevitably they push it out to the right-hand side, into the rough, into the trees. Now they've got really very little chance of reaching the green in 2. So this is probably the most difficult tee shot on this front 9, and one they have to find the fairway with.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's a lovely shape shot. Oh, what a wonderful bunker shot. Let's return to live play now. Sitting at -4, currently leading. Going with the 5 iron here. Oh, good shot that, right inside the range. putting for birdie. This one's looking good. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 5 under. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Now 2 shots up after that one. The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 3rd, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
Oh, well done. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Opting for the 9-iron. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
It's just about 3 feet away.
Little birdie look in here.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And that will take him to 6 under. Here's Lexi Thompson. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Yeah, that's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Reminds me of the song by the Tubes, She's a Beauty.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer has really started to mimic front and back 9s.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
Bit disappointing, that one. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Currently leading by 3. And here we are with their 4th. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
That is hunting for the hole. It doesn't matter how you hit it if you can hole putts like that.
Before this putt was hit, they looked their playing partner in the eye and gave a signal. That was mean, but fair.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side, open up the angle for your second shot, and it's obvious you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Like the look of this one. Beautiful shot. And that will take him to 7 under. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in second place. And another of the uphill par threes, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind? They found the sand here. Whew. And how about the concentration to pull that shot off? Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
And that's a good make in the end. Certainly helped them fight back from a difficult position.
In the bunker with their tee shot, and that is a very good save.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
Oh my God!
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. As we get into the closing stretch here at Bay Hill, the 15th, the par 4.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
This is perfect. They can make great contact. You couldn't ask for a better sand lie here.
Oh, that was a good strike. That was pretty well played out of the fairway bunker. Sitting at 7 under par for the day. Currently in top spot. Ooh. Take that. That's quality. Yeah, not much to sweat there.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
And now that finds him in first place.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Rich, good chance to get this green in 2.
Yes, this player's found the fairway, and now they've got the opportunity to knock this on in 2. Be wary of coming up short and left, obviously in the water, but don't be anxious to miss it out to the right, especially in that bunker that's over in the middle of the green on the right-hand side. That really can wreak havoc with the players. Try and find the green at all costs with this second shot.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Oh, what a super shot. Oh, here she goes, marching up the leaderboard. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
They're staring this down for eagle.
Oh, so close. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And that's 8 birdies today. And that will take him to 8 under. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
Was on a good line. Well, that's a bit disappointing. It's just about 3 feet away. Solid par putt, that. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
What a shot. What a lovely boost. Into the top 5 she goes. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Rich, as we head to the finishing hole here at Bay Hill, a famous finishing hole, so much drama over the years, predominantly by the great Tiger Woods. But most of the drama starts off the tee.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his second shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt. That's a great attempt from long range. Size them up for the red cardigan that Arnold Palmer made famous. You are the Arnold Palmer Invitational Champion. Congratulations.
And what a week it was. A fantastic victory. Sensational victory
on arguably one of the tour's hardest golf courses. Way to go. Great win.
And Rich, I think you mentioned earlier that this player was your favourite. Well picked.
Oh, listen, it's not a hard pick, is it? This player has consistently been there all